Hi guys, Hobo Cyclist here. After a recent tent failure, coming back down the C&O Canal with my tent, the pole broke and part of the support came loose. So I went ahead and done some research and I found me another tent, something a little bit more durable, a little larger, and I'm going to put it up here for you this morning. It's a Eureka TCOP ICS 2000. And we'll put it up for you and let you take a good look at it, and we'll be back with you in a minute. We'll start putting it up. Okay guys, as I said, I got this from eBay. I bought the tent and the rain fly separate from the poles, and that way I got them a little cheaper that way. I already had tent pegs from my old tent, and let's see, here it is. I bought these little slide button clip here for like 79 cents. I paid like $1.70 for the boot strings, which already have these little doodads on them, so it makes it pretty neat, and it slides up and down for doing the tent. So all in all, I got about $110 in it, and I figure it's not a bad deal. So let's move on and let you see the tent. Alright, the tent poles are pretty straightforward. They are the aluminum, slide in the socket. It has the, as you can see, it's got the standard bungee cord type of material, and all the pieces seem to go together pretty easy. I'm trying to do this one-handed, guys. Let me put the camera down, get the poles together, and we'll. Like other Eureka tents, it has a simple hook to the pole system, and it has a grommet here for the pole to go into it. Kind of hard to do one-handed, but we'll try. Not working, but as you can see here, it just simply goes through it, and as you go, you clip the pole to it. Let's go. Here we go. Clip the pole to it just like that, and you move right along. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip on the first set, and then we'll move over to the second. Okay, I've got the first tent pole hooked on now. As you can see, it's bows it up when it does that, and do the same thing to the other side. It crisscrosses, and got to put the camera down, and I got to do that, guys. So we'll go ahead and do the second pole and clip it in and be right back. Okay, I've got the second pole now, and it has a button right here on the top that you crisscross over it, and as you can see by the way I'm lifting this, it's freestanding tent at this point. The screen's down on this side. You can see it's a nice screen on it. Let me move over to the side here. First thing I noticed is all of the zippers have lanyards on them so that you can easily find them and put them on. And I mean, the lanyards are on both sides. As you can see, it unzips pretty good. It's quite a spacious tent. I'll pull out my tape measure and give you a rough measurement here in a minute. It also has doors on the inside for easy access, so if you want to cut the breeze down with both doors open, you've got a really nice cross-section of the breeze here. Alright, so and here it is on this side with the door up. We'll give shadows here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and put the rain fly on next and let you see. Alright guys, when you're installing the rain cover, the only thing I see that's it lacks is a match mark, maybe, to tell you the front to the back. I guess it'll flip either way. It has buckles here to buckle these up on all four corners, and then I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to go ahead and stake down the vestibule, and we'll move on up and let you see it. Okay, here's that bootstring with a little sliding clip, and I just simply got it tied up into here. Probably loop it over once or twice on the stake, so that's got that taken care of. When I bought it, I didn't realize that I could use or needed a third tent pole, and I've got it staked out, as you can see here on the vestibule. And let me get out of the shadow here. You can see it's pretty much a dome tent here. There we go. It's pretty much a dome tent. Let me open up the vestibule, and so far all the zippers on it have been with the lanyards. All right, I gotta put the camera down, guys. Ready? All the zippers have the lanyards on both the inside and the outside, so I'm really impressed with the quality there. It has these buttons here for tying back the vestibule. As you can see, it's got one on this side, and that's the tent right there. Alright guys, you'll have to forgive me for the lawnmower in the background. Got a neighbor cutting grass. I am in my backyard at the moment. This does have a button here so that you can roll up the screen and the door and be able to keep from tripping up in it instead of having it all laid out like I've got it right now. As you see, let me move this out of the way. It's got a nice little vestibule, so you can put some gear under it to keep it dry. It's quite roomy. This tent is considered a blackout tent, which means that in a stealth situation, light will not escape out and easily be seen from the tent, whereas the standard camping tents would be lit up like a Chinese lantern. You can see it's got a vestibule on the second side, same opening. Also, as you notice, the rain cover can be on it, and you can have massive airflow with this tent. Unlike a lot of tents where you have to put the rain cover on and be closed up in it with very little opening on it. So you got a good airflow on this tent. It's also, I wish my camera could pick it up. I wish my camera could pick it up, maybe. This is also a ripstop material, so it resists ripping. It does have a canal here for a third pole here, which I didn't get. But just simply staked out, as you can see how I have it now, it's still pretty cool. Pretty good size openings on it, easy to get in and out. I would say overall livable, even though it's 3 times heavier than my old tent. I would hit the road with this tent if I was going to be out for any length of time. It's more livable, it's more breathable. I haven't used it in cold weather yet, so I'm not sure on the condensation control, but the way if you can see it here, the rain cover has good space between the tent, so if you've got the doors opened at the top, I don't see this would be an issue with condensation in the tent. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, one more thing. The footprint I'm using is just a simple tarp that I bought from Walmart, like $9. That works pretty good. It's not quite as long as the tent, but I don't think I'll have to worry about that too much. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and leave a comment.